you gotta throw it away.
So here we are at the Tower of Terror, where Nye is going to go on his first thrill ride.
Get you one more, okay?
I'll get you another one, Nye.
You guys can head down this way.
Oh,
Just fill
thank
in
you.
all that.
Okay.
Lobby level, lobby level, lobby level, lower level, lower level, lower level,
So the Twilight Zone was a very influential series for me. I was captivated by the television series as a kid in the 1960s and 70s, and I remember driving across America on a Greyhound bus going to my grandmother's in Rockford, Illinois from Dobbs Ferry, New York, and bringing the Twilight Zone paperback books, which had all the original stories, most penned by either Rod Serling himself or by Robert Bloch. So I was really into it. I must have been about 10 or 11 years old, and I read all those Twilight Zone stories on the bus and watched all the Twilight Zone episodes I could, and Night Gallery, which was out in the 70s in color. And it was a big, heavy influence on my life because it really stretched my imagination. And so to take my 4-year-old and to introduce him to Twilight Zone is a marvelous opportunity. And to introduce it to my wife, who isn't a big Twilight Zone aficionado because we grew up far away from that culture. You're in the real world. So, so this is great memories. Introduced Culhane, maybe when he was about 10 or 11 to Twilight Zone. Here he goes.
Beyond it, there's another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind.
Yep.
The Twilight Zone. Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right. A beacon for the show business of Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Cool rooms. Sorry.
Are you coming, Kurt? Yeah. Kurt. There's an ad mechanic.
Four. There he goes. Yay! Number 6, thank you. It's his first trip at 40 inches. That's great. Look, Nye, you're so tall. You're so tall, Nye.
Continue onto Perimeter Road.
Thanks to David Randall, we're able to experience the Twilight Zone with our son Nye, who's 40 inches tall for the first time in his
Welcome,
life.
hotel guests, to the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Your service elevator is currently on its way down to take you up to your rooms. Be sure to memorize those beautiful numbers I just assigned you. Those will be the rows I'll be calling from. Starting from row 6, working my way down to row 1. Seatbelts buckling from left to right and left to right only. And last but not least, be sure to sit here and hold on to anything or anyone that you wish to keep, unless of course you want to make a donation to our lovely hotel. It's up to you folks. Bless you.
To our valued guests, for your safety
My row
once on
6, you're right
board,
there in the back left.
please
It's
remain
congratulations.
seated with your seatbelt fastened
My row 5.
on seat and legs. Take special care to see the
My row 4, you're right there in the middle left.
Oh, that's for now? Oh, then I must be this way. There you go. You're used to this now, aren't you? Into these buckle things. All right.
You just want to make sure it's about to hold me strong. So this one is going to go
From left to right and left to right only. If you have a bags, they are not to be in between you and that seatbelt, as that seatbelt is there for your safety and your safety only. Everyone in my back row on those yellow straps on your right hand side, on the yellow strap on your right hand side. My friend. Beautiful. Amazing. Now everyone in my middle row, after buckling in, pull those yellow straps on your right hand side. On the yellow strap. Beautiful. And last but not least, everyone in my front row, pull those yellow straps on your right hand side. Amazing. Beautiful. Now everyone, both thumbs up. Both thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, yay.
Both thumbs up, my friend. In the middle. Both thumbs up. Perfect. Good practice for later, my friends. Because you're very excited to see our rooms. Now be sure to keep all arms, legs, hands, and feet inside the elevator at all times. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to scream.
You were the passengers on a most uncommon One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and one nightmare. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. You were about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in the Tower of Terror. Now!
Okay, United. There you go. Here we go, Nighty. One last time. That was scary, huh? You're okay now. It's okay now. You did great. He's like a spaceman, Nye.
warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a distinguished hotel in the south of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find
Yeah,
yourself
we're
a
going
permanent
down.
resident
Down. It's already down,
of the
right?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's done.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
We're done. That was scary? That was scary, Nye?
This is why I decided to come.
We trust your stay at the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
That was scary, huh? But you did good. It's like a roller coaster.
Please do come back.
That was scary.
Thank you.
Go down.
You did great, Nicey. That was scary, huh?
I told John.
Yeah.
And he said he would.
He wanted to do it. You can see a picture of you up here. Let's see where Nye is.
I was holding him, so I don't know. Yeah,
Where?
I'm holding him. See it?
No.
I'm holding him.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna.
Kinda scary, huh, Nye? Yeah? A little scared.
I think you did it for me. I'll do it next time. You want to get another?
Do you want to try it? You're great, Nye. A little scary. He gets real brave when he's around other people. Really not so scary, no.
Except saying he was down. I know.
So now the only ride to go on is Mickey Mouse. That'll be fun, huh?
Picture yourself at 4 years old in a tower of terror, having been to the Prater Park in Austria, in Vienna, the oldest theme park in the world, and fell in love with haunted houses, and then came all the way to Florida, to the Twilight Zone. This is the story of Nye Levant Culhane in the Twilight Zone.